Farhan is being difficult on the sets of Wazir. Akshay and Sonakshi share cold vibes. What has Sanjay Leela Bhansali banned on his set? Hi guys, I'm Mia, and like they say in the movies, holy hey, I welcome you to a colorful episode of 9XE The Show.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar, I'm a superstar. 9XE, 9XE.
So heroines in Bollywood are infamous for throwing tantrums and stalling shoots. But now 9XE The Show has learned that a hero is being difficult on set. Recently, Farhan Akhtar was in Srinagar to shoot for Bejoy Nambiar's Wazir, co-starring Amitabh Bachchan. Farhan even posted photos of his shoot in Srinagar. Good morning all, it's snowing, it's cold, but it's too beautiful to not share. Hashtag Twitter peito banta hai. Well, for Farhan, it must have been too beautiful to not share, but it also was too cold for him to shoot. Now the temperatures in Srinagar are beyond freezing, so keeping in mind the comforts of the star, all preparations were made to ensure that he is cozy and toasty warm. But despite the producers Vidhu Vinod Chopra and Rajkumar Hirani's many efforts, buzz is Farhan refused to go out in the snow and shoot. Finally, he shot only for a scene or two, and that too half-heartedly. Sources say that Farhan then asked to be flown back to Mumbai immediately. Seriously, what's up with all the fuss, Farhan? You are a producer yourself. You should know how tough it is to deal with actors' little tantrums. Maybe Farhan should have a quick chat with Katrina Kaif, Rekha and Aditya Roy Kapoor about braving the cold. After all, the three have shot in freezing Kashmir and Delhi for Abhishek Kapoor's feature. Farhan did not respond when 9XE The Show got in touch with him. Well, Farhan, you are a chilled out guy, no doubt, and definitely not a delicate little darling. We just hope you warm up to the idea of shooting in tough locations. But we don't know if things will warm up once again between Akshay Kumar and Sonakshi Sinha. At Bhushan Kumar's sister Tulsi's reception at a 5-star hotel in Mumbai, we've got more on that event in a bit. Akshay and Sonakshi shared such cold vibes, we're sure the temperatures dropped a little. Oh yeah, we're on the temperature tangent, but as always, we get you the news as it is. The story goes that the two entered one after the other, with Akshay arriving first, but inside they saw right through each other. And when they found themselves on the stage to greet the couple at the same time, they did not acknowledge each other's presence. No pleasantries exchanged whatsoever. And what next? Akshay left the ballroom soon after wishing the couple. Sonakshi, however, stuck around to pose with fans. Now, after their hot on-screen chemistry, these cold vibes were quite surprising. Akshay and Sonakshi have been part of films like Rowdy Rathore, Joker, Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Dobara, and Holiday, A Soldier is Never Off Duty. Even though they have a big age gap, their pairing has been accepted and loved by the audience. So really, what could have gone wrong between the two that one doesn't exist for the other? Now, from two people who might be breaking ties, let's talk about two people who will form new bonds. So it's no big secret that there's an unending romance between Bollywood and cricket. Many actresses have fallen for the charms of cricketers. Mansoor Ali Khan Pataudi, Sharmila Tagore, Ravi Shastri Amrita Singh, Azharuddin Sangeeta Bijlani, Yuvraj Singh Kim Sharma, Zahir Khan Isha Sharwani, and how can we forget Virat Kohli and Anushka Sharma? The list is long. Add to this Geeta Basra, who has been in a relationship with spinner Harbhajan Singh for the last 6 years. Like we told you on 9xe.com, buzz is that Geeta and Harbhajan might soon make their relationship official. How soon? As soon as 10th of March. News about their marriage leaked when Harbhajan was overheard on the sets of Kapil Sharma's comedy show discussing wedding preparations with Geeta. Bhaji had a long chat with Geeta during a break on the shoot. They were discussing about their wedding. The conversation was rather loud. Another source, this one a friend of Harbhajan, says, "It's a big fat wedding in Delhi. Many film stars and cricketers will be invited. That's to be expected." Buzz is that the couple will also host a grand reception in Mumbai a few days after the wedding. But when we got in touch with Geeta about the rumors, she brushed it off, saying she was shooting from March 8th but refused to talk about the film. Geeta, if you want to keep things hush-hush, maybe your boyfriend and you should not be discussing wedding plans in public where everybody can hear. Coming up, Anushka talks to 9xe The Show for her film NH10. Arjun tries his best to avoid the media at an event. And we're back on 9XE the show. So NH10 is up for release, and if you've watched the trailer, you know it's going to be gripping and how, which means we just had to meet the cast of the film to know more about the movie.
What's up, what's good and what's happening? My name is Vineet Kumar and I'm sitting here with two very interestingly, wonderfully wow people. Ladies and gentlemen, Anuskha Sharma and Neil Bhupalam.
How are you?
Talking about the film, the trailer is very gripping, it's amazing. I mean, my girlfriend is pepped up and I know she's going to protect me now.
For the film or
for the film, and you know, it does make
she wants to hit you with the rod.
Not me, but the people who are going to attack me. I get mugged sometimes.
Okay.
Let's not talk about me. But yeah, did you have a say in, as in like now that you're a producer and stuff like that? How was it?
Everything in the film is extremely real. Even the action in the film. Like, it's not like things are not flying up in the air, and it's not like we over-designed something. It was a designed action, but it was all, it's like, you know, like whenever we've done something, it's like how you would see if in reality something like that happened. That's exactly how you would see something.
Yeah.
So, and that takes, it's not easy to do something like that. You know, to create real is not easy, you know?
Yeah, because the moment you start going real, then you have to go extreme all the way. Otherwise, audience is watching it and 5 minutes into it, they'll be like
he's risk, you know, like suddenly in the middle of the film, where the whole film is like so real and organic, or suddenly in the film, like you're seeing something which is looking a little out of place and little filmy, you know, people will be thrown off because that's the way, the way the film is, and that's the beauty of the film.
And Anushka, you're whacking people off bikes with a rod, and you know, you're causing some serious damage. Should Neil and I be scared that you know, halfway through this interview you're gonna get back into character or something like that? Because it's not an easy character to play.
Yeah, I'm still not out of it.
I can see that.
I'm very capable of just picking up something and hitting people. It's like.
But we won't give you any reason for that.
You shouldn't. Yeah, that'd be advisable. Yeah.
So I want to ask anything about Virat. So moving on. So your first home production. How does it feel to have power over minions you work with?
That's me.
No, but you know,
I don't think there was anything like that. Like he said, you know, we were really like a very, very close like team. Everyone wanted this film to be made right from the beginning, even before, like, you know, we started shooting the film. When the script came to me, the story, everyone was so kicked about the story, like, you know, Phantom and you know, us, that we just wanted the film to be made. And in that sense, it's like, you know, your intentions are very, very right, and everyone's in it for that. So I feel like the right energies kind of came about. So there was no thing of like, producer, two actor, two director.
But what I really think is great about Clean Slate, Anushka jumping into production, is that it's very easy to just learn from like seniors, like her seniors, right? And then you see, and there's an evolution in our media and in our industry, and I think it's really smart to just, there's fear. It could work, it couldn't work, right? By making your first production. Yeah. But unless you try it, you'll never know whether you had that 50% chance also, which is very courageous, and I don't think I'd ever have the...
That's really good. I mean, like, you had support for your first production, and especially from the crew and from family itself, so that must have been insane. Moving on, you are sitting in the car and laughing hysterically. That's the same kind of reaction I had before my 10th standard exams came out. I think my dad is like, so beta, what's going to happen? And I'm like, so is it, I'm just trying to relate here. Is it something like that? Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
But how was it? How do you prepare for something like that? I mean,
I'm just cuckoo. I'm just mental. It all just comes when I just like channel my mental.
She's crazy.
My craziness line comes out. I think a lot of my craziness will come out in this film.
I think so.
But again, the trailer says if you have to survive amongst killers, you become one yourself. I know exactly what that means because there are these huge killer mosquitoes in my house. And I went and got one of those electric rackets.
Yeah, I got one too.
It's very therapeutic. And you become a killer yourself to survive. You have to. And you kind of, you know, you have your own.
You know, no, but I do have mosquitoes, even though I'm on the 20th floor. Like, figure that, man.
They take the lift,
Yeah, they travel with you. They're very smart.
In fact, they do.
They do.
Yes, they do. They're damn like, smart. Huh? I think their brains are growing. Like, we think they're stupid, but they're not.
This is like
they're becoming smarter than monkeys.
Natural.
They also are being judged by its cover. Mosquitoes are being judged by their cover.
Yeah.
So somehow we got to talk about mosquitoes. Thank you so much. So that brings us to the end of our conversation.
Oh, it's ended.
We've not said anything sensible. But we're going to be judged.
If people can find sense in that, my mission has been accomplished. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
All the best.
Thanks a lot.
And happy NH10.
Happy NH10.
And another reason to celebrate is producer Bhushan Kumar's sister, singer Tulsi's marriage to businessman Hitesh Ralhan. A gala reception was held at a 5-star hotel in Mumbai where the who's who of Bollywood attended. Here's a quick look at the festivities.
What's up guys, it's me Latika and y'all are watching 9XE the show. I am here at the grand wedding reception of Tulsi Kumar. Let's find out which Bollywood celeb has walked down to bless the newlywed.
Subtlety was really not the theme of the reception. Most of the guests stepped out dripping in diamonds and basically all the bling they could carry off. The clothes too were all about the jazz. But there was a touch of class as well, thanks to the men dressed in sharp suits and ajkan. Since the occasion was to celebrate the reception of music mogul Bhushan Kumar's sister, the music industry too was well represented. But what really caught our attention was Sonu Nigam's sweet ride. It's a massive vehicle that's equipped with LED lights, and we bet it's a smooth ride too. Speaking of rides, Varun Dhawan hitched a ride with ABCD2 co-star Shraddha Kapoor. The two were beaming at each other and seemed in a super playful mood. Let's take a moment to address the fact that Shraddha looks stunning. In a sea of women dressed to the nines, her understated look deserves a mention. Others who look good without the help of too much bling are Jacqueline Fernandez, Sonali Bendre, Isha Gupta, Surveen Chawla, and surprisingly, Amisha Patel. Tiger Shroff too went simple in a black and white combination, but I wonder if someone inside the party asked him to serve them a drink. Bipasha Basu also attended the event, but where was rumored boyfriend Karan Singh Grover? He walked in much before her and left even before she could enter the venue. Now what's up with that? Was there camaraderie only for the promotions of Alone, or is there really trouble in paradise? But there was one guest whose entry we were very curious about, and that's Arjun Kapoor. He was one of the last guests to walk in. He came late into the night once most of the media had left. Our guess is that he's been avoiding them since he does not want to answer any uncomfortable questions about the AIB roast. But all in all, the reception looked like a fun event, and the family even came out to pose for the media.
Let's go.
Coming up, Jackie Shroff's exclusive chat with 9XE The Show. And we're back after the break. These days, Jackie Shroff is a busy man. We last saw him as the villainous billionaire in Happy New Year, and we'll soon catch him in Karan Johar's Brothers. He's also got Dilliwali Zalim girlfriend coming up. 9XE The Show met up with him for an exclusive chat.
We welcome Jackie to 9XE The Show on 9XM. Welcome, Jackie.
Thank you, Vicky. Thanks.
Hello, sir. So let's start with your upcoming film.
First of all, I would say that Namaskar everybody, Salam. This is a film being directed by my daughters, meri beti ke mitra ki hai, my daughter's friend, and Japinder has given me a role जो मैंने पहले कभी नहीं की है. ऐसा रोल जो उसका बोल बच्चन जो अपने मुंबई का नहीं है, दिल्ली का बढ़ा हुआ है, दिल्ली का पंजाबी कैरेक्टर का रोल है और लाइट हार्टेड विलन का रोल है.
Is it a full length role or is it just?
लेंथ मालूम नहीं, बाबा का मालूम होगा लेंथ क्या होता है, मगर एक टांग निकाल दिया तो बिस्तर गिर जाता है ना, एक टांग निकाल दे तो कुर्सी निकल जाती है, वैसा एक टांग है, अगर निकाल दिया तो पिक्चर बढ़ जाएगा.
So moving on to the fact that you're back in a very big way, how did this all happen? You know, you started doing Aurangzeb, then came Dhoom. Then Happy New Year, and now you're doing Brothers.
Yeah.
Is this what you call a second innings?
नहीं ब्रो, इनिंग तो वही है। खेल रहा था अपने आप से, मजे ले रहा था, बच्चों को चिढ़क रहा था, बच्चों के साथ खेल रहा था। तो मतलब आते रहते हैं, अपने बॉडी को पकड़ के रख, हाइट है, बॉडी है, आवाज़ है, डिसिप्लिन है, कौन किधर जाएगा।
But how does it feel to be back and working with all the Khans and all, you know, you back in a big way? कैसा लग रहा है आपको?
बिल्कुल, वर्किंग विद खान्स नहीं, वर्किंग विद माधुरी वुड बी फैंटास्टिक। वर्किंग विद खान्स का क्या मतलब होता है भाई? सिर्फ वर्किंग विद माधुरी, तब जाके कुछ एलिवेशन होगा, तब कुछ बात होगी।
सर, जो ब्रदर्स में आपका रोल है, यू आर प्लेइंग अक्षय's father, so you being still so young and you know, do you think it's the right role because Akshay
fabulous role। अगर वो मैं लाइन क्रॉस कर दिया तो बोलता है कि अगर तो अक्षय का बाप दिखा पिक्चर के अंदर तो गेम सेट है। बहुत इमोशनल रोल है और बहुत मतलब सही तरीके से करण मल्होत्रा ने मेरे को पेश किया है। और सिर्फ अक्षय का बाबा नहीं, उसमें सिद्ध मल्होत्रा का भी बाप बना हूँ, 2 बच्चे हैं।
बट आपको ऐसे नहीं लगा अक्षय इज जस्ट अ फ्यू इयर्स यंगर टू यू?
क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है बेटा, एक्टर होता है बापू। कौन यंग कौन ओल्ड, वो तो बाबा दिमाग का और दिल की बात है। अपना दिल यंग है और दिल यंग ही रहेगा हमेशा। प्यार भरा हुआ है उसके अंदर, लेने वाले कम है।
Let's move on to somebody who's really young in your family, Tiger.
Well, he is ignited a lot of little kids' heart. He's created a lot of flame in a lot of teenagers. He's a disciplined boy. He knows what he is doing. He says, "Okay, Dad, I've been accepted by all these people. The responsibility is more right now."
And sir, he did not receive the Filmfare Award. We believe he was a little upset. थोड़ा moist eyes हो गई थी उनकी।
बच्चा शायद थोड़ा सा दिल शायद टूटा होगा, मगर ग्रेसफुल है इंसान। दिल को लगा होगा बच्चे के। मैंने तो देखा नहीं उसकी आंख में, मगर जिस तूने देखा तो तेरे को मालूम है, मेरे को नहीं मालूम। मैं नहीं देख सकता ये सब।
So sir, moving on to the next question, that coming to remakes, sir, 2 of your movies are being remade. First is Hero and then is Ram Lakhan. So do you believe that classics should be tempered?
देख, मैं एक बोलने वाला कौन होता हूँ, क्योंकि देवदास मैंने की है, तो मैं बोलेगा तो मैं फ्रॉड लगूंगा। तो मैं कैसे बोलूँगा कि नहीं अच्छा ये अच्छा? बोले करो, मगर उसकी इज्जत बरकरार रखो और उसको और संवारने की कोशिश करो। और पुरानी चीज़ों को लेकर अच्छा बनाना एक इज्जत ही अफजाई होती है, ये नहीं कि उसकी बेइज्जती कर रहे हैं।
But do you think Suraj can be a Jackie? Because you know that movie must be very close to you, your first film.
बिड़ो, तो उसको मेरे से कंपेयर करके या मेरे को उससे कंपेयर करके मतलब डोंट यू नो, वो सीसॉ का कुछ नहीं है। वो अपने स्टाइल से खेल रहा है, मैं अपने स्टाइल से खेला था।
Sir, who do you think recent heroes में can fit into the Ram's role the best?
राम कोई भी कर सकता है, डायरेक्टर साहब के, राइटर के, उन लोग के ऊपर है। काम तो कोई भी कर सकता है बेटो, खाली जो ज़्यादा छिछोरा ना हो। वो लखन मतलब राम शुड बी राम यार, उसको लगना चाहिए, वो डिग्निफाइड, वो डिग्निटी दिखनी चाहिए।
If you can talk a little about Dilip Saab, because he's very unwell and you worked with him in Karma, so you know, have you been in touch?
Dilip Saab is someone who definitely matlab full of grit. He's a man who we always looked up to, we still look up to, and बहुत ज़्यादा बीमार मुझे लगता है, दुआएं हैं सबकी, और वो definitely he'll be back on his feet.
Any memories in particular, कुछ यादें कर्मा की?
बहुत सीनियर थे, उनके नज़दीक जाना भी हमारे लिए एक दराज सा हम रखते थे। हालांकि वो ही वॉज वेरी ग्रेसफुल, जिस तरह से ग्रेस होता है। देव साहब, दिलीप साहब, राज साहब, ये सारे ये ग्रेसफुल इंसान। दिलीप साहब वॉज अ मैन हु ऑलवेज वॉज क्वाइट इन हिज ओन वर्ल्ड, अपना एक बैलेंस रखता था एक्टिंग का और एक इंसान का। और हम जूनियर थे, तो हमें इतनी हिम्मत नहीं थी कि हम उनके सामने जाकर कुछ कहें या बात करें, बस दूर से देखते थे और खुश रहते थे।
Thank you so much, Jackie, for being on the show.
Thank
you so much.
From that nostalgic trip, let's move on to see what's been happening in Hollywood. Recently, Lady Gaga took the plunge. Now, hold on. We're not referring to the plunge of the marital kind, but a literal plunge. Lady Gaga rode piggyback on her fiancé actor Taylor Kinney's back to take a dip in freezing Lake Michigan in Chicago. Lady Gaga might be prone to being eccentric, but this polar plunge was a step to raise money for the Special Olympics. Lady Gaga's shirtless fiancé Taylor gently led her into the freezing water, and when she emerged, she had ice stuck to her hair. It was that cold. But he sweetly placed his hat on her. But the time's not far when Lady Gaga takes the plunge for sure, and this time I am referring to the marital kind. Taylor recently proposed to Lady Gaga, and she, of course, accepted. She Instagrammed, "He gave me his heart on Valentine's Day, and I said yes." Aw, isn't that sweet? Coming up, Kumar Sanu's comeback makes us nostalgic. On the sets of Bajirao Mastani, Sanjay Leela Bhansali gets eccentric. Here we are again on 9XE The Show. So if you grew up in the 90s, you really could not have missed Kumar Sanu's chart-topping numbers. And now, after being away from the scene, having battled a troubled marriage and rumors about his failing health, he has made a comeback not only as a singer, but an actor as well in Dum Laga Ke Haisha. 9XE The Show sat down for a chat with him.
जो मैं चाह रहा था, इतना दिन से मैं जो बताया, सब इंटरव्यू में बता रहा था कि आई डोंट वांट सिंग दैट काइंड ऑफ लिरिक्स जो आज के दिन में चल रहे हैं। ये मैं बार बार इंटरव्यू में बोलता रहा था कि भाई इस तरह के लिरिक्स हमें पसंद नहीं है, हम इस लिरिक्स में गाना नहीं गाएंगे। देखो सारी चीज़ आया, वही मेलोडी, वही लिरिक्स, गुड लिरिक्स एंड एक गुड मूवी। तो आप सोच सकते हो कि मैं कैसा फील कर रहा हूँ कि इट्स ड्रीम्स कम्स ट्रू। बड़े फिल्मों में गाना मेरा बहुत साल से हुआ नहीं था। लास्ट हमने राउडी राठौर में गाया था, बट राउडी राठौर के गाने को दबा दिया गया, उसको चलने नहीं दिया। जो भी है उसका रीज़न जो भी है, तो गाना बहुत अच्छा था और मेरे ख्याल में वो हिट होने वाली गाना था, तो उसको हिट नहीं करने दिया गया। बट व्हाट एवर इट इज़, एक अनु जी के साथ मेरा ये एक जगह पे मिलता है कि अनु जी 10 साल बाद एक बड़े फिल्म में काम कर रहा है, मैं भी 10 साल क्या करीब उतना साल बाद मैं एक बड़े फिल्म में गाना गा रहा हूँ। लोग एक बार भी ये नहीं समझते हैं कि इस पे सोसाइटी पे क्या इफेक्ट होगा। हमारे जो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन, छोटे छोटे बच्चे जो बड़े हो रहे हैं गाना सुन के, वो किस तरह से ग्रो अप होगा। ऐसा अगर वोडका 4 बोतल वोडका प्लस पता नहीं कमीना, गाली गलौज, मतलब बम्स, पता नहीं क्या क्या सब गाने के अंदर आ रहे, तो ये जो चीज़ें हो रहा है ना, तो इसमें हम हमारे समाज को पॉल्यूट कर रहे हैं। देखिए हमारे जो ये रूमर्स जो है, ये रूमर्स एक्चुअली हमारे जो दोस्त कॉलीग सिंगर्स हैं, उनमें से चंद 1-2 आदमी ने ये फैलाया बात को ताकि उनको काम मिले। ये सब पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाइफ, ये तो कोई बोलते रहते हैं। और अगर किसी को थ्रोट कैंसर 6 महीना आप बोल रहा है, ये कम से कम 2-3 साल पहले की घटनाएं हैं, तो 2-3 साल में हमको मर जाना चाहिए था। आपको लग रहा है कि मैं इतना हट्टा कट्टा हूँ, इतना मोटा पाटा हूँ, एंड किसी तरह से कुछ बीमारी का नज़र, ऐसा कुछ तो नहीं आना। ये 96 की बात है। उस समय मेरे साथ मैं और कुनी का बहुत अच्छा दोस्त बने थे। 95 में आप यू कैन से दैट, बिकॉज 94 में मैं अपना घर छोड़ के बाहर आया, उसके बाद हमारा दोस्ती हुआ, क्योंकि मैं अकेला पड़ गया था उस समय, तो किसी के साथ दोस्ती हुआ, तो उन्होंने भी दोस्ती निभाई। तो इसको जो नाम दे हमको कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता। बट 99 में मैंने शादी किया, and I'm very happy with my family.
So it's no secret that director Sanjay Leela Bhansali is known for being a bit eccentric. From yelling at actors to having lavish sets, he has become infamous for his over-the-top behavior. And now we've got another example for you. On the sets of his upcoming ambitious project, Bajirao Mastani, Bhansali has banned the use of cell phones. He was so furious with photos from the set being leaked online that he has forbidden the use of phones altogether on his set. Now 9XE The Show has learned that he is carefully guarding a particular song sequence. The song is picturized on Priyanka Chopra's Kashibai and Deepika Padukone's Mastani. It's going to be choreographed by legendary choreographer Saroj Khan. Now this news might bring back memories of Aishwarya Rai Bachchan and Madhuri Dixit's dance in Dola Re from Devdas. And if that song was anything to go by, we bet the song between Priyanka and Deepika in Bajirao Mastani will be epic. But Bhansali seems so paranoid about protecting his set that even when he threw his birthday bash on the outdoor shoot of Bajirao Mastani, no phones were allowed. Buzz is Salman Khan drove from his set of Prem Ratan Dan Payo in Gujarat to Bhansali's set in Rajasthan. But had it not been for Bhansali, we would have brought you the images of him partying with Bajirao Mastani stars Ranveer and Deepika. We totally get that Bhansali wants to protect the details of his ambitious project, but for how long can he manage to keep out the public? There you go. We at 9XE The Show hope you had a safe and very fun Holi. We'll continue to give you the hottest news from the world of entertainment on 9XE The Show. I'll see you guys on Monday. Ciao. Bye.